hello, hello. Hi, good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Well, I say good morning. It does depend where you are in the world. It is morning where I am in the world. So good morning to you guys. Hopefully you had your coffees or your cups of coffees refilled. So cheers to that. Metal Mohawk says, "Let's rock and roll." Yeah, I think "Let's rock and roll" is the right attitude we're looking for today. We only have 3 tasks left to complete in Austria, but those 3 tasks are behemoths of the tasks. So one is the farming one, where we need to use all 3 trailers for the cultivating, sowing, plowing, all of that stuff. Not in the right order, of course, but the other one is the 10. The other one is the 10 pieces of burnt logs, which normally would require us to do 5 trips, but we'll try and do it in 1. And last but not least is to rebuild the castle. Not rebuild the castle, sorry, supply the festival in the castle. So that's the final mission of the Austria DLC. I mean, 3 missions sounds not a lot, but there are, as I say, they are big missions. So it's gonna take us probably the entirety of the stream to complete all 3 of those. Finally caught you live. Been watching your Amor playlist on YouTube. Oh, appreciate it, Metal Mohawk. I thought nobody watches those, but apparently you do. So that's really cool. So Metal Mohawk, it took us 117 hours to complete Amor 100%. And yeah, that's a lot of hours, mate, if you ask me. Towards the end of the Amor, as of Atom came out and Plat came out, so you know, we employed some big boys to help us finish those regions, or that region. But apparently the next region is a difficult one as well. Mohawk season 15 apparently is going to be in a difficulty between Cola and Amor. So a little bit more difficult than Cola, but not as difficult as Amor. So, and both of those regions are difficult. So it's going to be, wow, it's going to be, can't wait. Oh, I don't have saddle off. How did I manage to take that off? It's been a blast to watch, thank you. Look, I'm fully aware I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but I do enjoy the game, so hopefully that compensates for the lack of enjoyment. Also, they're working on this. They're working on this flatbed. As you can see, it's modeled to be a recovery ramped flatbed. At the moment, it can only carry 3 cargos, so the developers confirmed that they're working on it, and it will be dual purpose. So you know, you can put your vehicles on it and recover your vehicles, but you can also transfer 3 cargo. So this is gonna make this truck a little bit unique. Well, a lot unique. So yeah, because everything, all the trucks can, not all the trucks, but majority of the trucks can use these. But yeah, that's a unique flatbed for this truck, and it's gonna be fully usable. So can't wait. Right, okay, let's go. So the question here is, shall we start the stream boringly while doing the farming, or shall we start with the logs, which also kind of tedious because we're gonna have to load 30 logs manually into our Matsu Forester. I think we should do farming first. I have my tractor here nearby somewhere. Here it is. What's the fuel situation? Oh, it's fine. Okay, so ready, set, sow. Right, so we need cultivator first. Let's have a look at the structure of that mission. So we need cultivator, then planter. Oh, so only cultivator, cultivate, planter, plant, fertilizer. Okay. And the fertilizer, where's fertilizer? Is it one of these? Oh, fertilizer is on the other map, I think. Okay. Anyways. And let's get that cultivator. Also, my tractor is like not fully upgraded, so I might pop into the garage to get some upgrades for it. We'll see. I mean, it does well by while being stuck. So Metal Mohawk, you said it's the first time you managed to quote me live. I think the reason is because I stream from Europe, and you know, usually I don't know where you are in the world, but usually my stream times are sort of 6-7 p.m. European Standard Time EST. So you know that might be unfavorable. I can't even say it. Unfavorable time for you to catch the stream, so that might be part of the reason. But thing is, why we're streaming different time today and yesterday and tomorrow, because I am on holiday, so we can stream wherever the hell we want. This is my first time watching live stream on YouTube. Normally I watch live streams on Twitch. Yeah, I mean Twitch is still better for live streaming. There's no two ways about it. There's integrations. It's better for the viewers. The platform is just better. But thing is for Twitch, on Twitch it's really hard for small streamers. Twitch doesn't do a good job for discoverability. So, I mean, YouTube doesn't either. But at least I can find potential live stream viewers through my videos. So if I posted a few videos and people subscribe, next time I'm live, they can see that I'm live on my channel. Where on Twitch it's a little bit more difficult for, like, nothing promotes you on Twitch. If you're a small YouTuber, you're never gonna be on a front page. And you know, if I'm playing let's say SnowRunner, you know, people want to watch SnowRunner, and they're gonna look for SnowRunner, and they're gonna have a first page full of bigger Twitch streamers, and I'm gonna be somewhere at the last page at the bottom, you know. So it's quite difficult, and SnowRunner is quite a niche game. If I played a bigger game, then I'm on a 5th, 6th, or even a 10th page of that game, you know. So at least on YouTube I can sort of self-promote, like by doing videos, and people can find me that way. So yeah, Twitch is better, but I started and I made a commitment to do it with YouTube, so I definitely don't want to split the audiences into two. And yeah, it's a little few after 2 a.m. here. Wow, but I was still up and saw the notification you're gonna go live. Oh, nice. Thank you, Mohawk, for joining the stream. Thank you, buddy. So are you in the States, Mohawk? 2 a.m. I'm thinking you're gonna be in the States, aren't you? Most likely. Okay, so we're gonna go to there. I'm still confused, like, with all these paths, so I'm gonna go up to there and there. West Coast, nice. Where specifically, Mohawk? If you don't mind me asking. Go straight there. A little Dodge Durango parked up there in the farm, look. Doesn't even have off-road tires. Arizona, nice. Nice, Metal Mohawk. I think we have few people from, at least 3 people from Arizona who occasionally pop into live streams. Very nice, Metal Mohawk. Metal Mohawk, have you finished Austria yourself? Have you finished season 14 yourself? Or maybe I should ask whether you got Austria DLC when it first launched. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. I know, voice of an angel. Don't have to tell me. Right, okay. No, I'd say I'm like maybe halfway through it. Okay, how do you enjoy it? What's your rating out of 5 so far? Alright, here's my cultivator. Let's get that transported to the farm. That's what I say. That's what I said about these missions today. They're just gonna be like slow-going missions. There's only 3 of them, but they're gonna take a minute. Also, I just noticed. See these lights at the bottom on the bumper? They don't work. The top lights work. The headlights work, but not the lights on the bumper. Huh. Interesting. I think it's great. Definitely one of the better regions in my opinion. Yeah. They definitely haven't reused a lot of assets. Every building is kind of unique to this region. There's loads of like castles, medieval themes going on. Even the watchtowers, they look like stone medieval, well, watchtowers, right? So it definitely feels unique. And then you have a bit what's the best way to go here? I think that way. Then you have a bit of a few little discreet, but actually probably not. It's best to go. Yeah, it's best to go that way. Then you have a few little discreet things, which is brand new to this season. So, for example, animated horses in the horse stables, and then you have the inflatable. I don't know what they call it, inflatable, like commercial or ads, inflatable man or whatever they called. Some of them are like inflatable knights and stuff like that. Just the little details like that, I think makes the world feel a little bit more alive. Yeah, it's definitely an enjoyable an enjoyable region for me so far. I definitely enjoy it. Well, almost finished it, so maybe I should talk in past tense. I definitely enjoyed it. I don't know. But yeah, it feels great, and it's nice that I can actually use the highway trucks, like the newly released T880. It's definitely usable. I just feel like the flow of the map is nice, with the main highway going around the side, but then more off-road stuff on the left side. I agree. I just never been a big fan in SnowRunner when they, for example, the bridge or the ferry is locked behind a ton of missions. So by the time you get to unlock those, you're like half of the region is complete. I would rather prefer that you can repair them straight away. So you can repair all the infrastructure like bridges and ferries and crossings or whatever, and then you can like tackle the big missions, right? I would rather it be done that way, but sometimes they lock them behind other missions, and then those missions lock behind other missions, and then you end up doing quite a few before you actually get to use the ferry or some of the bridges. That's how I felt like it, and it's not the first region to do that. There's been quite a few like that before. There's even a few maps. I wouldn't be able to name them correctly, but there was even a few maps where you unlock like a warehouse that has majority of the stuff for the missions, but like really late game, and it's like that's a bit useless. I don't need infinite planks now or infinite rolls, because I had to craft my way through those. So maybe a bit more thought put in those kind of things would be nice. But the more I think, or the more I look what SnowRunner developers are doing, the more I think is actually gonna be year 5, and I'm not even kidding, guys. So the roadcraft obviously is gonna coexist alongside SnowRunner. So roadcraft is not replacing SnowRunner. So you're gonna have expeditions, roadcraft, and SnowRunner. And the reason I'm thinking it is gonna be year 5 of SnowRunner, because they're doing a lot of quality of life improvements just now, and they recently launched on the forums. They recently launched like a questionnaire what players would like to see in the game in the future. And you don't ask these things if you're about to unplug the live support for the game, right? You don't do these things. Like the newly announced color picker for the vehicles, where you'll specifically down to the shade, you'll be able to choose the colors for your vehicle. Even like the like dual or trio color tones for the vehicles. For example, this truck has two duotone, or like two color livery. You'll be able to pick each color specifically and save it, so you can apply to your other trucks in the fleet if you want to. So that's gonna be a good quality of life feature. I mean, probably not many people ask for it, but it's coming. So you don't really do this. You don't really do this if you're about to, you know, pull the plug on it. So I think year 5 is definitely, well, not definitely, but I'd say 75%. I'm 75% sure that the year 5 is coming. I think with Expeditions underperforming and SnowRunner still getting a lot of traffic, they will do a year 5 as well to keep the money coming in. Exactly. And nobody knows how Roadcraft's gonna do. That might be a completely... So the reason Expeditions didn't work out, because it's... If we got Expeditions after MudRunner, everybody would be happy and everybody would be playing it. But a lot of people would still play MudRunner because there's no cargo element or very minimal cargo element in Expeditions. So a lot of people would still play MudRunner up to this day, and actually people still do. A lot of people still do. But regardless, we have a better thing, which is SnowRunner, right? So Expeditions, they done mistake number 1. They didn't introduce a lot of things new, and they took a lot of things away from the game. And the most crucial mistake, they marketed the game as Expeditions, a MudRunner game. That last bit, a MudRunner game. So they basically, instead of just calling it Expeditions and calling it like a spin-off or completely different game, they said this is a MudRunning game. So a lot of people had high expectations for it. And when it turned out to be not what they thought it is, people just downvoted it, never bought it, refunded it. You call it. I mean, there's not even 100 players. There's not even 100 players a day on Steam. I mean, not there's more than 100 players a day, but like what's the word? Like consecutive players. There's not even. I think it's sort of on a 60 or 80 players a day. Where SnowRunner is like about 8,000 consecutive players, and not a day, but I mean at the same time. So it peaks at that kind of number, just on Steam, just on one platform, by the way. So concurrent, that's the one. Thank you, Mohawk. So yeah, so Expeditions like really not a lot of people playing it. So I think they learned that mistake, and they right out of the gate they said Roadcraft. It's not a MudRunner game. It's not a SnowRunner game. It's called Roadcraft, and that's it. And they came out and they said it's not a sequel to the SnowRunner. Like, don't expect it to be SnowRunner. It's not a SnowRunner game. It's a completely. It might use the same engines, some of the same assets, but it's a different game altogether. And I'm expecting it to be. Like a construction simulator / off-road game / a bit of farming simulator as well, like especially the forestry bit. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think a lot of people will still play SnowRunner, and they realize that, and they're thinking they might bring in new players from like construction simulator, because construction simulator has a lot of good things, but a lot of things like missing as well. Like the vehicle driving construction simulator is just crap. Building stuff is fun, but the driving it's just crap. So I think SnowRunner realized we have the engine, we like perfected the off-road formula. Why don't we combine it with a bit of construction management, a bit of construction maybe simulator, a bit of farming, forestry, logging. You know, let's do everything. Because if you think about it, you know, you can, for example, in Roadcraft, you have a dirt road like this, you can completely tarmac it if you want to. It's like a sandbox experience. so that might be fun. Both SnowRunners and Expeditions are on Game Pass as well. That's where I play SnowRunner. I tried Expeditions there for free too, and I just didn't care for it. Yeah, I played it day one, to be honest. I fell for the honey trap Metal Hulk, and I bought like a all singing, all dancing version, like a platinum or whatever it was called. And yeah, just like I said, I just didn't care for it. I had to refund it. Played I think like 4 or 5 hours of it, and I thought, nah, refund it. Not for me. And it turns out that it's not for a lot of players. So some people enjoy it, which is fine. But you know, 80 concurrent players compared to like 8,000 concurrent players, it's not great. And if you look at the charts from day one up till now for SnowRunner, actually the player base is growing. It's like it didn't have as high numbers now, SnowRunner, when it first launched. It didn't have these player numbers. So that's, I think they're looking at all this data and they're thinking it's still going strong. Why should we pull a plug on it, right? So I think SnowRunner peaked in like last year, when season 4 was announced. I think that's when it had the most players ever, concurrent players ever. I think it had like, is it 14 or 15,000 concurrent players? So people were most hype about season 4, which is crazy, right? You would have thought the first year would be the strongest. Nope. It's an interesting demographic for SnowRunner, that's for sure. And I'm glad for it. There's so much content. Imagine being day one player. Mohawk, imagine being day one player. You never even heard of SnowRunner. And you found it and you decide to play it now. This overwhelming amount of content. I would be so hyped, man. I would be so hyped. Imagine. Imagine Mohawk. I know actually a lot of people are commenting on like under my videos and stuff, saying I'm like I'm a new player. I just discovered the game. Like, how do I do this? How do I do that? It's great to see, man. It's great to see. I mean, that's me. Is it, Mohawk? Are you a fairly new player? How many hours do you have in the game? Because I'm like not the most experienced. I have probably across all platforms. I have maybe just over 2,000. You just started playing this a few months ago. Oh, that's great. That's really great to hear, Mohawk. And you're enjoying it, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming you're enjoying it. What did I miss? And players are seeing that there's still content being made for SnowRunner. Yeah, it's like, you know, when you open up like Steam or Xbox or whatever, and then it's underneath the game, it shows that latest update, latest dev blog. It shows players that the game is still like being supported and worked on, and you know, that instills a lot of confidence, I think. I started in March, and now I'm in main with 470 hours. Oh, nice, Corhone. You're a new player as well. That's glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Corhone. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I mean, probably my first like 1,000 hours of the game, I didn't even like care for like Discord or stats or going or like testing trucks or anything. I just like drove, probably not even with the right tires or anything. I just drove in the mud and spent time with the buddies. I think the Michigan, Alaska, and Timir, I've completed all those 3 maps. I've completed like probably 5 times. Like probably twice, two or 3 times on Xbox, then probably once on PC, Microsoft Store, and now just recently on Steam. So maybe 4 times, but yeah, 4 or 5 times. I don't even know. But those 3 regions have been like I don't think I need the map on those regions. Maybe on Timir a little bit, but Alaska and Michigan is like, don't even need the map. You love it? Great to hear. I mean, we have, I think like from our community, I think we have like Travis, I think he played the game for maybe 4 or 5,000 hours now. And yeah, and people still love it. And every time I don't stream SnowRunner, stream something else, people are like, oh, when are you gonna stream SnowRunner? So people like play it for like 4 or 5,000 hours, and then they join the stream to watch some more SnowRunner. So I don't know what it is about this game, but it's like nothing else like it. And sometimes I get burnt out, especially like last time. I think I was on holiday. We completed like 3 seasons, like in probably 3 weeks or something like that. So I got burnt out a little bit after that, so yeah, you just go play something else, which is perfectly fine. Alright, so that's that. Now the fuel is a bit of an issue, so we need to think what we're doing with the fuel. We could bring the multi-rope Panther. Come on. There we go. Hello, Bartosz. Welcome, buddy. Hello, Bartosz. How you doing, buddy? Long time no seen. Hopefully you're doing alright, Bartosz. Hopefully the snow is gone now from where you are. North Carolina has been my favorite region I played so far. It's North Carolina is the second highest mission count in all of the seasons. So I think Amore has 100, just over 100, like 100 and I want to say 9 or something missions and contracts. That's Amore, and then North Carolina has like just over 100, but a little bit less than the North Carolina. But thing is with North Carolina, I think I took like, I want to say maybe I took like 50 hours to complete North Carolina with that amount of missions, and I think I took 117. Well, definitely I took 117 hours to finish Amore, so almost like more than double, because on how difficult that map is. But North Carolina is more of a highway. I think I used the Kenworth W990 for the majority of the missions in North Carolina, and it's, yeah, it wasn't difficult. I'm good, thanks. Snow is gone, but it's windy now. Yeah, same here, Bartosz, same here. I mean, the wind is insane. Yesterday I thought the roof was gonna come off. I took dive into the files and started modding the game while I was still in Black River. Oh, nice, Corhon. Nice. But that gives you a lot of knowledge about the game, Corhon, and that's not something I ever sort of that's something I never like got into. But that kind of stuff gives you a lot of knowledge about the game. Right, we need to refuel the Traktorino. How can we do this? How can we refuel? We're gonna need a lot of fuel, so I think we use, yeah, let's go with the Paystar. I don't know if I need to refill the whole tank. Scandinavia is also fantastic. See, Scandinavia I didn't really care for much, to be honest, Mohawk. Scandinavia I kind of didn't like it, but people say it's alright. I mean, it's mid, like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Nobody says it's amazing, but I mean, clearly you do, Mohawk, and I'm glad that you like it. But a lot of people are just saying it's just okay. It's an okay region. It's good, but it's like not amazing. So maybe I'll come back to it. But somehow I just didn't care for it when it first launched. I think I just got Berlac and left the region. Because Berlac, by the way, it's a great scout. I'm sure you noticed. It's a little bit too good for Scandinavia, so I didn't realize its full potential till I took Berlac to... When I took Berlac to... what's the place called? Kola. When I took the Berlac to Kola, oh my god. It freaking rocked. Haha, I really liked it. The whole building, the sets, taking the movies, star trailer around, yeah. It kind of doesn't go well if you think about it. Movie trailer in Scandinavia, I like Scandinavia's harshest territory. I don't know. It's a little bit. I thought it's a little bit. A lot of things that I guess are weird in this game, but I don't know. Something about the region I felt like it's a little bit copy pasted. Maybe felt a bit like. Maybe felt a bit like Maine to me or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should go back to it, and I will. We're aiming to complete the. We're aiming to complete or catch up to the game, right? Because where are we at the moment? What's our overall? 73%. So we're 3/4 almost done with all of the maps. So you know we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. And we'll complete everything, even... Oh, why did I go there? I had to go here. Oh my god, I'm so silly. I thought that looked different from yesterday, that crossing. Didn't go the right way. Silly me. Silly me. I jump around between regions constantly. I'm more of a completionist, and I try to do it one by one, like 100% them. Fish in the water. Bartosz saying, I have over 2,000 hours. Same Bartosz, I have over 2,000 hours in all of my accounts across all platforms. SnowRunner, but didn't finish Yukon yet. It takes so much time to deliver tons of cargo, especially if you add login to it. Yep. Yes, sir. It's I attempted it Yukon once. And like you said, I don't know, it just felt very grindy. I mean, SnowRunner is a grindy game, don't get me wrong, but it just felt too too grindy for me. So when it comes to Yukon, I was trying to say, when it comes to Yukon, with this time we're gonna do Yukon in co-op. Just gonna ask the viewers to join and help us with the missions. No way we're doing it solo. I mean, I could, but I don't really want it. If that makes sense. I mostly play in order, and I do everything except contests. See, if you want that little 100% check mark, you have to do contest, but I usually just take them easy, do them bronze or whatever. Sometimes silver. North Carolina was the only one I stayed and finished at the start. See, it got something in there, right? Yukon is definitely slog, yeah. I never completed Yukon, but I've done quite a bit of it, quite a good chunk of it when it first launched. And yeah, it didn't captivate me, that's for sure. Oh, I just made it to the fuel station. Just made it. So I don't really want to buy the whole tanker, but how much is it's 2 liter. It's $2 per liter, so that's as cheap as it comes when it comes to the fuel. All right, let's get the full. I was going to say I don't need like the whole amount, but you can take it to another region, and another region might be more expensive. So let's just $2 a liter. Let's go for it. Yeah, Yukon was a grind. A Bullock Alpha, Beta, and Gamma in Amur was kind of... Oh my god, I'm still having nightmares about those, Coron. And I remember where you have to take him. I had like signs and debris like popping up and getting stuck in my vehicle, and oh my god, that's where you have to take him as well, Coron. Oh my god, those into that plant. Yeah, that was a slog, that's for sure. I think the most satisfying part of Amor was like the last 10%, where you get like to do the rocket bits finally. Oh, that place is a mess. Yep. I think I used... what did I use? I think I used at first, I used Derry Longhorn with a heavy trailer. I think one of the players suggested, or one of the viewers suggested, that actually that trailer works well in Amor. Well, that was a mistake. The heavy trailer, the 5-slot heavy trailer, it didn't work at all. So I think I did 1 or 2 missions with the Derry Longhorn, instant regret. Then I think I used 605R, and 605R just felt too chunky in there as well, and I was getting stuck on all kind of things, and yeah, it wasn't a good look. Alright, how do we get to that tractor now? We'll go this way. So, yeah. Wait. Actually, should I come back with the tractor to get upgrades? I don't really need upgrades though. It works well at being stuck, right? So we'll just take the fuel to the tractor. But yeah, that place is a mess, you're right. You're right, Korhan. So what's your percentage in Yukon, Bartosz? What percentage did you leave it at? Yukon made me wish for roadcraft before I knew roadcraft was a thing. So you can tarmac the whole place. I like it. Tarmac the whole place. I have 84% at the moment in Yukon. Oh wow. But Yukon is one of those regions where you guys say just come back, like do a bit of region and come back to it. I think the Yukon is the one. Problem with the hard mode which I'm playing on is if I do that, I need to, you know, I'll get some, let's say 5 trucks into Yukon, and then I have to like leave them there till I come back for it next time, because if I don't, every time I transfer the vehicles between the regions, it costs a lot of money, so I would be like broke instantly. So that's the thing with the hard mode. If you commit to the region, you have to kind of have to finish it, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense, and you lose a lot of money. So yeah, retaining and transferring vehicles between the regions in hard mode is expensive, especially if it's like a heavy or heavy duty vehicle. That's the reason I kind of try and jump in the region and stay there till it's finished. And then when I jump in the region, I think, oh, I'm gonna use like 4 or 5 vehicles, and that never works out. And how many vehicles we have? So Futum doesn't count because we found it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Earth Roamer doesn't count because we found it here. So 7, 8. This doesn't count. This doesn't count because we found it here. 9. So we have 9 vehicles, and that's like everything costs money. So I think we could have done with 5, but you know, something happens, you flip one over, or you know, whatever happens, there's some eventualities that you have to account for, and like I said, you end up using 9 vehicles or 10 vehicles instead. I think in Amor I had like something like 15 vehicles in Amor. I think that was the amount. Alright, so I think the smart thing to do here is, let's see how far we can get with the Futum, and then we'll drive the Paystar the rest of the way. Let's see how far we can get the Futum. Oh, if it didn't cost me anything to spawn those vehicles, Metal Mohawk, I would have entirety of my fleet. Yeah, absolutely. I just like the variety, and I use all of them. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 here. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. 46. 46 vehicles we have. I just like to like use different vehicles for different jobs. Like for example, I've all the big hitters, I just left them in a garage for this map because it's easy. I mean, Earth Roamers are like way too powerful for this region. But you know, they spawn here. We had to do the missions to get them here, so they're kind of here, and they did some work for me. But yeah, most of my fleet here is like GMC, Royal BM17, White Western Star. What else is out there? I think that's about it. I mean, Kenworths, we had to try them out, so that's why we spawned them. Oh, for the like the heaviest of the trailers, you know, coil tubing trailers, I used the Dairy, which is definitely under the spec for those trailers, but yeah, made it work. It was a little bit hard at times, but I completely missed the Caterpillar you get in Alaska for the longest of time. I had no idea it was there. Just missed the mission completely. I mean, you didn't miss much. It's not great. It's okay. I mean, it's good off-road vehicle, but oh, sorry. No, you're talking about the no. That's a great vehicle. I was thinking for some reason I still had the Yukon in my head, and I thought we were talking about that Caterpillar. No, 745C is a great vehicle. Is it called 745C? I'm like really bad with the names. I don't remember the designation numbers or anything like that. Oh yeah, 745C. Yeah, 745C is a great vehicle. Yeah. Great like refueling, and it's slow, but it's like doesn't get stuck. Just avoid the water with it because no snorkel, low engine or low hood. I love the cockpit in that one. I love playing first person, no HUD. Oh, for the immersion, eh? You love the immersion. Nothing wrong with that. Right. See how far we can get. Do you reverse your trailers without in first person as well, looking through the tiny mirrors? Is that what you do, Mohawk? All about that immersion. I like it. Yeah, he used the mirrors? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Respect to you, sir. I have like a steering wheel and everything, and I've tried SnowRunner with the steering wheel, but for me, controller is still the sort of the ultimate way to play this game. Oh, we'll get quite close, I think. We'll get quite close. Definitive! How's it going? It's going alright. It's going alright, Definitive. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's life treating you? Glad to see you in stream, Definitive. How's your day going? Welcome, welcome. I get stuck a lot, but all part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. Something zen about this game, isn't there, Mohawk? Something zen about this game. I think doctors should prescribe it to people who needs to chill the hell out. I don't know why I'm going here. Silly me. Okay, I think that's it. End of the road. All good here. I've been out of the town for a week visiting with my partner. Just got in yesterday. Now I'm playing SnowRunner. How are things for you? Yeah, I'm on holiday as well, so no work for me at the moment. So we're playing SnowRunner. It's slightly different hours, but actually massively different hours. So we're getting new people in the chat as well, which is nice to see. The ones who weren't able to join what I normally stream during the sort of normal business hours, if you like. So yeah, it's good. Life's good, definitive. Everything is going well. I don't know why, but this part of the map is quite cool. Glad to hear. Yeah, buddy, all is well, all is well. So which, what you're tackling at the moment? You said you're playing SnowRunner, definitive. Which season you're tackling at the moment? What's on your to-do list for the SnowRunner? So we go, mustn't miss that turning and go that way. Once you get this thing into high gear, it's absolutely flies. I went back to Amor to finish up some tasks. I got all the contracts done months ago, but I left a lot of tasks behind. I'm just trying to get to 100%. Oof, what's the percentage now? I feel your pain with the Amor. I mean, it's enjoyable, but it's like, times it's just like pain. But if you got all the contracts done, it means you've done all the block missions, which is commendable. 87. Oof. That's probably like, it's like probably 20 hours left of the gameplay or something for you. It's not too much, you know. That's doable. I believe in you. Almost there, yeah. You think, oh, it's only 13%, but it's like I said, probably 20 hours or so. There's some painful tasks as well in the more, so. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, okay, let's see if we can refuel that tractor. Which I parked so carelessly, look at it, stuck on the rock or whatever. I did the Amora enough to get a big truck and then bounced. I had enough. Oh, so the 605R, eh? You got the 605R, you got a good truck. But there's a lot of good upgrades in Amora as well. Like the upgrade for the ASOP 7. Is it the active suspension? Right. Bum. Done. If we get lucky, we might take this tractor for a little spin. It's probably gonna be as fast as it ever will go. See if we can make it happen. See if we can exceed the maximum speed of the tractor. We setting up for it. We setting up for it. Second here. Let's go. Oh, that tractor never went so fast. It's in my slipstream. The tractor thinks like it's a Formula 1 car. Oh my god, the Space Star has so much power once you finally get it into high. Man, Space Star is just such a beast. It's almost like, that's probably the reason I don't want to use too often, because it's just like so good. How is Austria going for you? Ready to be done with it? We're 95%, but we have the big three missions, 3 big missions left, to be honest, definitive. So we'll try and do it today in today's stream, but it's gonna be close. We'll try and do it today, see how it goes. It's the one of the farming missions, and then we have the 10 burned logs, which is in reality is 30 logs unpacked. And then we have what else do we have? Oh, we have the festival mission, which is also a chunker. There's quite a few components that we need to deliver there. Components? Quite a few parcels. No, not parcels. Quite a few bits of cargo. Tractor is flying. Yeah, tractors never been so fast. It's like that cartoon character, is it Marty McLightning or something? No, I don't know. You know, the one from Pixar or something. The little red car that goes really fast. The little NASCAR. Probably completely butchered the name, but it's fine. Yeah, I hated the logging mission. Hating that logging mission, the farming ain't too bad, and that festival mission, I think I used the bridge mod for that one just to make it a bit faster, but it's still a lot of cargo. Yeah. It's a chunker. It's a chunker, that's for sure. Alright. Let's go for another spin, shall we? Let's go for one more spin, Mr. Tractor. Now the planter is going as fast as it's ever gone in its life. Look at it. We're gonna try a new approach here. Okay, that didn't work. Tractor almost died. Tractor just yeeted the tree. Nice try. I tried. You guys know I tried. Oh my god, Paystar is just such a beast sometimes. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes. I went the wrong way. I need to go that way, yeah. Got a little bit too happy with my... Got a little bit too happy with my with my speed challenge there, I think. Huh. I need to stick it in low here. Tractor life flashed before its eyes. Tractor think it's in the Matrix or something. That tractor, I'm not even spending any money on the upgrades, to be honest, because it does alright for farming as it is. The little one, it was underwhelming. It was kind of getting taken for a ride by any attachment it was having. It was like bottom heavy or something, you know. But this one is just okay without any upgrades. It does the job. It gets a little bit stuck here and there when you go over rocky terrain, especially. But yeah. Definitely don't want to spend any money on the upgrades if I can. Keep trying to get my friends to play co-op with me on Game Pass. So fun with some other peeps. Sorry if you hear any noise through the speakers, guys. I think the gardener's outside doing the plants and the grass and stuff. Right, so just keep going straight. Okay, roger that. Roger that. The tractor is living the moment of its life, that's for sure. It's gonna tell all his friends how fast he went. Don't lose the momentum. Don't lose the momentum, Baystar. You can do it. Nice. Think. Yeah, good thing I didn't didn't try and cut it there because I remember it's quite rocky. Going to say no way Paystar can do this in high gear while towing the tractor and the attachment. Agreed. I know you can add weights to the small tractor, but I'm not sure they help much once you put an attachment on it. Yeah, you know why they introduce weights? They didn't introduce weights for. They didn't introduce weights for any sort of immersion or anything like that. If you remember, if you've done any bit farming before, once you attach the tractor and the attachment or the trailer like a planter or the plow in a particular angle, the whole rig goes flying in the air. It like bounces and just like flips. So that was a bug, and it still is a bug. So if you add those weights, the tractor is less prone to flying, or it just bounces up a bit but it doesn't go flying. That's the reason they added those. So they didn't manage to fix the actual bug, so they just added some weight to it. It's like a anchor for the balloon or something, you know. That's the whole reason. Because the bug's still there. But you have to be like in a certain angle. I wouldn't even be able to replicate it if I wanted to. But it happened every so frequently, you know. Okay. Alright, so that was a lot less painful with a good old Paystar. There must have been something weird with the Havoc engine, and that was the best workaround. It was. They actually admitted, they actually said it themselves. That's not something I made up, you know. Come on, Paystar, move your button. Yeah, even the dualies, they're like kind of pointless as well, unless it's a very niche scenario. But unless you're like using it on the ice, like in let's say Cola or Amor, so it doesn't break through the ice with the dualies at all. I mean, it does break through the ice, but it doesn't get stuck. You can just climb out of it. But why would you use that tractor in those regions? That would be a bit weird. That would be a bit weird. Dualies just feels right, and looking out the side. Oh, you mean looking like this and seeing the wheels? Yeah. And additional ways are super light for Hutam, and only thing they do is bump the ground. So it's like a basically it's like a bumper to help you get stuck even more. Seed the field. And then we need to bring 4 fertilizer, I think. Tapping on opponent and keep hitting sending by mistake. No, that's all fine. Don't worry about it. All good. All good. All good, Mohawk. All good. Yeah, farming in small doses, it's okay. Farming in small doses, it's okay. It's fine. Farming in big doses, looking at you, Blades, it's not okay. We do not like it. I think the Encatra needs dualies, but the Pluton handles a bit better with the singles. I try to stay away from them unless I know I'm going through the deep mud. Also, I don't know if you noticed, like, when it comes to the stones and the rocky surfaces, both tractors are like pretty much useless. I got you playing on the PC, watching you there while I lay in bed chatting on the phone. Nice. It's probably like 3 AM now where you are, Mohawk. If you stop typing at some point, I know you probably passed out sleeping. Also, I like that they added the crane. The Encatra looks really cool with the crane. It's a shame that you can only... I mean, it's good like for role-playing purposes if you have like a one small mission, for example, to do some short logs. So you get the Encatra out with the little crane, which actually is a good logging crane. They handle a lot better than the cranes we have on the trucks. So that's a shame. I mean, they're good cranes, but it's, you know, you can only transport like one medium or one short log with like... I just feel like the Pluton trailer feels nicer for the tractors than the old medium log trailer. So like for role-playing purposes it's fine, but if you want to be efficient, then, you know, why would you? You can transfer two short logs or 2 medium logs with any truck. But aesthetically, like, it looks nice. So like the Encatra with the dualies, you get the crane on, you get a little Pluton logging trailer behind you. Just looks cool, right? The whole rig just looks cool, but it's not most efficient. What is your favorite region? I mean, probably Ontario or British Columbia. They're pretty good regions. I mean, Michigan's always gonna be very nostalgic, and every time I go to Michigan, it freaking gives me goosebumps. I got there at the end. It gives me goosebumps. It's a very nostalgic and a cool region. It just like warms my heart. Michigan has always has a special place. But probably say like British Columbia was pretty fun. All the verticality is really cool. But Ontario had so many like new things to do. Like burnt forest looks really cool, although the tree stumps were a nightmare. You know, you had water for the first time. It was bugged at first, but it's fixed now. So, I mean, if you play it now, it's great. You had all the burnt logs to deliver for the first time. It was really cool map, really like aesthetically good looking map, and had a few new bits and cargoes in it. So both of the vehicles are great. I mean, 566A is niche, that's for sure. But the Derrick Special is a great vehicle, although I don't like to use it too much. But yeah. True, British Columbia was really fun. Yeah, British Columbia has two of the probably most powerful trucks in the game. They're both definitely like top 5 vehicles in the game. Kenworth 963 is probably the best vehicle in the game as it stands. And a mag defense after the buff, man, it's just crazy good. Crazy good. The water truck, fire trucks kind of skin with all the beacons, so great. Yeah, on both Dairy Special and on the old 566A, I believe the designation is. They both look really good as the fire trucks. It's probably Ontario. If we're talking vanilla, it's definitely Michigan. Okay. I wish I had a trailer with a Dairy Longhorn to pick up the fertilizer, but we don't. So we'll send T880. Can't see crap through the mirrors. Don't know how you do it, to be honest. Mohawk. Can't see crap through the mirrors. Alright, let's go pick up the 4 fertilizer. I'll also check out what else is in that also check out what else is in that farm shop or farm warehouse. See if I need anything for the castle mission coming up. Probably nothing, but you never know. Going from dam to island lake in Michigan. That drive still haunts me. Oh, the windy hill road up the hill. Yeah. So many treacherous spots as well. Especially if you have a big rig with a trailer. That was so fun, man. Such a well-designed map. You know what? I just realized I might not be able to squeeze it through here with the T880. Let's have a look. Can't remember if it fits. Some trucks just fits through here. It's fine. Can't remember if T880 does or not. Does it though? I think it does. Now winch the back axle. It's fine. Yeah, some trucks do not fit through here, so I wasn't sure whether this was one of them or not. No, the Wonder Road is awesome. Wonder Road or the windy road. I mean, going from the lake quarry through the swamp to the island. Oh, that bit. Yeah. That's pretty. You need a good truck for that. I mean, White Western Star does it fine, but you need an upgrades for it. All right, let's get some poop in the bags, aka fertilizer. Let's get some poop in the bags. Also, I'm thinking T880 and W990, those two trucks in North Carolina. Oof. Probably would smash it out of the ballpark. Just using those two trucks, T880 and W990 in North Carolina. Probably could use the whole map just using those two trucks. And quite efficiently as well. You use W990 for more muddy areas, and then T880 for all the tarmac, loads of cargo areas. Sounds like a Marvel Dream Team or something. Alright, here we are. Let's try and not waste time in the muddy bits if we can. Okay. Fertilizer. I wish they would add roof rack options to all trucks. Yeah, that would be cool. I think the community has been asking for that for ages now. Especially like the older trucks, like GMC or BM17, they're like so fuel thirsty. So you feel like you kind of get penalized for like using those these days, because any other truck, any new truck after a certain point in the game, everything just had roof racks, and the old trucks don't. So I kind of feel a bit let down by that. Oh, there's only fertilizer, nothing else here. So I'm assuming the festival organization will not require poop in the barrels for their missions, but this is SnowRunner, so let's just check. Hay bale, potatoes, planks, medium logs. Okay, they won't. They will not require poop in the bags or in the barrels. That's fine. Man, this truck has so much power. Shame about the grip. No grip, but all the power. I'm only using off-road gearbox. If you put a highway gearbox on this thing, it just flies, but then it just takes too much damage. I don't think high range gearbox is worth using on fast trucks like this, because the damage is just like unsufferable. Wait, was there an easier way for the soybean farm? I don't think it is. Not for this truck. You know what? Let's try it. I kinda... oh my god, I just talked about damage. That was way too much. Yeah, I think I don't give this truck enough credit. Kinda assumed it's gonna fail there, but let's see how it does. Might be okay after all. Simon! Hello Simon, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello Simon. How are you doing today? How's Mr. Simon? Okay. Let's plot the route. I think this part's pretty treacherous, but let's give it a go. What could go wrong? Great working on this map in SnowRunner. Nice. Nice, Simon. How far along are you? How many... What's the percentage on this map for you? Are you near to completion or you still have a fair way to go? Oh no, this part here. Need to find a new way. Definitely will not able to go through that part, that's for sure. To find a new way. Hey, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Don't drive into a death. I mean, I don't think I've gained much here. Oh wow, look at this thing go. Oh, now the trailer got wedged on the rocks. That sucks. Doing so well. Okay. Oh, no way I cannot reach the tree. It's a bummer. 20%? Oh, right. So you just started, Simon. Okay. So you have a lot of map to look forward to. Nice. Nice one, Simon. Come on, T880. Oh, maybe I didn't give it enough credit. Look at it. Actually does well. For a rear-wheel drive truck, I think it does well. I think it would certainly wipe the floor with the CLT 9000 and the Transtar. I think those rear-wheel drive trucks would perform a lot worse here. Might be wrong. It's not the first time I've been wrong, guys. Not the last. Okay. Well, now we're definitely stuck. To balance my truck a bit because I feel I might go into the mud. Oh no! No way, it's actually moving. Come on, you show him, little T880, you show him who's the boss. Shame about the winch point. I should have thought before I went into here about the winch points. I didn't. That's my fault. Okay, maybe now? No. Okay, unpack the cargo. Make it a bit more durable. Not durable, lighter, I mean, sorry. Okay, so maybe that one. I have to push ourselves out with the crane. People are sleeping on this truck, but you can get a lot of fun with some finesse, yeah. Kinda need to think about what you're doing, which I didn't do here. Should have gone like... Should have went straight for the winch points, and I didn't. Went to the went to the place where there's no winch points. Rookie mistake number 1. Maybe with the help of the crane we'll be able to push ourselves out of here. Wait, winch connected to where? There's something in the water. Like a little log or something. Yes. Rise, my little tree. I couldn't even see it in the water. It was there all along. Hey, 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 hey! What happened there? What the hell happened there? This is a highway truck, yes. Metal Mohawk. What happened? How did it like flip like that? I think probably the trailer was stuck under some roots or something like that. Okay. Well, that's a sad story, isn't it? Do I have something nearby? Oh, I have the dairy. We have the dairy nearby. I wouldn't be surprised if they give this truck all-wheel drive in season 15. No, Simon. I think what they'll do is they'll buff its tires like they did with the other Kenworth. What they'll do is they'll buff the tires. They'll give it a slightly better, or not slightly, maybe like majorly better tires. We need a rescue. Yep. Call in the rescue. The rescue is on its way. They might, yeah, they might. There's a good chance they'll did the same with the W990 when that Kenworth released. It was pretty much, yeah, pretty much on par to T880 as it was now. And then once they gave that truck an amazing tires, let's be honest, they gave him like Superman's tires. All of a sudden, that truck in rear-wheel drive is performing better than some average four-wheel drive trucks. Like low-key GMC, BM17, all those trucks would be absolutely destroyed by W990. It's just better, even in the rear-wheel drive. Do you think it will be better than W990 or the same? Well, I hope it's worse than W990. I think they need to give those like the mud rating of. I think they need to give it a mud rating of like, let's say, 2.8, maybe 2.7, 2.8. Well, maybe like close to 3, but not 3.4 and or 3.5 like the Pacific and the W990 has. Those tires are just insane, to be honest. I don't think that they'll give that truck mud tire options. That would be like completely out there, and I don't think that's an option. So, but they might do nothing, and I'm perfectly fine with it because we got C500, so we got, you know, we got 2 trucks out of DLC, so DLC is not useless after all. And with W990 it was a single truck DLC, so you know, if they wanted sales, they needed to change something, because otherwise the DLC ain't gonna sell. So in this regard, if you still want C500, you don't really care about T880, you're still gonna buy it, right? So they might not do anything with it, we'll see. To the rescue. Okay, rescue we shall. I would like to see Kenworth C500 twin steer as a DLC truck. Depends what kind of licenses they have for the Kenworth trucks, but I have a sneaky suspicion that's it for the Kenworth trucks, and then I have another sneaky suspicion that the next DLC we might get is a Mac DLC. I mean standalone DLC. But we might get some Macs as a. We might get a Mac as a as part of the season truck, you know, the one that you find on the map. Maybe in season 15 in Quebec, or Quebec, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Maybe the second truck will be a Mac, an old Mac. They already said it's gonna be a really old truck. Maybe a Mac. Do you think we will be getting a Mag Dual pack? You never know, but I would like to see it, yeah. I would like to see it. Also, I would like them to do something about the blueprints on the Soviet vehicles. I would like them to fix that finally, because they're like so inferior compared to the yellow cranes of the American counterparts. Man, I love the Derry. It's such a strong vehicle. It's just a shame about the Bumperino. If Season 15 would give us Mac R series, I would feel like it's my birthday, honestly. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Alright, so like definitive set, I need to finesse this truck from now on. I need to drive it smartly. Smartly? I need to drive it smart. So we're not gonna go dirt. Screw the dirt. We're gonna go here. Need to like need to exploit things with this truck, otherwise it ain't going anywhere. See? Screw that swamp. We'll just go through the forest. Avoid the wet stuff. I'd love to see more Max in the game. Yeah, even if somebody said yesterday in a stream, I think somebody said, what if it's a Mac Anthem? Honestly, I'll be cool with that. One more highway truck? Give it to me now. I'll take it. It would go well in a collection with my 57X. I'll take it now. Although I'm just thinking, I haven't tried 57X with the JAT tires. I wonder how it does with JAT tires. Anybody tried the 57X with JAT tires? Or JAT tires? I wonder how it does. See, definitive, we're finessing now. We're just avoiding the wet stuff. Screw the puddles. We're not getting our feet wet. Good job. One second, I'll read that message in a second. In my opinion, this truck has better ground clearance than C500. Oh, it does. Certainly does. Race suspension? Of course it does. That's the only downside for the C500 is the... That's the only downside for C500 is the stuff where the long overhang and the low suspension actually like screws you over. And you kind of get wedged on the terrain or on the rocks or anything like that. Like the mid body part of the chassis just gets stuck. But when it comes to like mud and just like plowing through it, it doesn't have any problems. C500, I think it's a perfectly balanced truck and it's quite strong actually. We did some long logs yesterday with it through a shitty terrain. Let's call it what it is, and it did really well. It did really well. So I just planted some stuff and now I'm destroying it. Great. Just great. Does the low ground clearance on the C500 hurt it in the deep mud? No. In the deep mud, it just seems like it swims through it. Where it hurts it is when you know, when you have like a crest or something that you need to go over, and it kind of gets wedged, so the front wheels doesn't touch the ground and the rear wheels doesn't touch the ground. That's where I think the race suspension would be really good. But deep mud, nope. It's performing really well in the deep mud. Even with the stuff, like I said yesterday, even with the stuff, even with the cargo, like long logs in the crane and everything like that, so. It's honestly like, I will have to... So see, with a mission like this, we got a warehouse, right? I know I could have done this mission earlier, but I got a warehouse and then there's soybeans, but we already delivered soybeans because I didn't need them from this warehouse. They were just like dotted around here, and I needed a crane to pick them up. So like, you get these warehouses, but they're a little bit useless. Don't have a purpose. Yeah, I'll have to do like more testing in between seasons and stuff like that, but I think C500 is up there with the best, to be honest. It's not the best truck, it's not probably even top 5, but it's in definitely top 10 of the trucks. Of all the trucks. The amount of attachments it have, the off-road capability that it has, oof, it's strong. Okay, so let's have a look. So that's all done. Inhospitable castle. So hay bales, medium log. So wooden planks, only one there. Okay. All right, let's track that mission so it's easier for me to read what we need. Okay, so medium planks, infinite. Oh no, we need not medium, we need wooden planks, still infinite. So okay, we pick him up from here. Potato farm, we pick him up from here. What else? Hay bales, infinite, we pick them up from here. So only thing we need really is medium logs. So we only need to bring medium logs from the other map, because the rest is here. Okay. What would be the easiest way? Oh, we can get potatoes from there as well. Okay, gotcha. Hay bales from there. Only 4 though. So medium logs. Okay, here we can pick them up from here, or no, it's only 2 there, so we need 6 in total. So the only option is this medium. Medium logs are there. Okay. All right, let's think what we can do here. Because we need 10 logs from... We need 10 logs from the... 10 burnt logs as well. Maybe we could squeeze them onto the forester. That's a question. Also, why is my forester completely busted? I gotta finish tasks in Tennessee, and I plan using the 2 new Kens mostly. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to using more of the 2 new Kenworths in different regions. I felt like for C500 this region is way too easy. For C500 this region is way too easy. T880 belongs here, but not the C500, which is the quickest way, by the way, for me to go to the burned log station. Yeah, definitely ferry and then highway all along. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how T880 does in Tennessee. Tennessee have a few bits that are kind of nasty, but mostly it's like dirt road, so you might be okay. Does the Earth Roamer have any repair points? That's the question. Let's find out the answer. And it's empty. Yikes. No bueno. Suspension's pretty busted. I wonder how did I manage to... On such a slow vehicle, how did I manage to mess up my suspension so bad? I took Forester for this mission too. I just loaded 30 lots manually and I packed them onto another truck. Yeah, that's my strat every time, to be honest, when it's more than 2 loads. If I cannot pick it up in one go, I'm overloading it. We even did it for the long logs. I just took one long loads with the C500 and I took another long loads with a Royal BM17 and I just dumped them in the blue sideboard. We're not going there 5 times. How chance? Also, I just remembered snorkel is a thing here. Can I even cross it with this thing? Or is it gonna be too deep? We might be just okay. Be just okay with it. Sure as hell we're not going 10 times definitive. Overloading is where it's at, I think. Oh, that's a little bit deep. We'll pick up one of the medium logs, a regular medium logs for that mission as well, for the castle. Or actually, we can use that trailer to pack our burnt logs when we deliver it. It's actually no difference which way I do it, to be honest. Or I can actually pick up one regular logs, put 30 of the burnt logs in there, and then we'll use just the truck with the medium frame to use the truck with the medium logging frame just to pack those burnt logs on, and then make the last run for the medium logs. Something like that. Something like that will be fine. Also, the Forester's crane is just so much nicer to use than the regular logging crane. It just works better, not as flimsy. I wonder if the game has infinite burnt logs there, or it has exactly the right amount. Probably infinite, right? I think it's infinite. If it's infinite, then I'll have to count it. Make sure we take enough. I always seem to destroy my suspension with this truck. Oh, so not only me then. I don't know why I managed to bust my suspension up so bad. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Nope, not just you. Okay. I'm glad you validated I'm not just a shitty driver. Feels good, man. Right, anybody has some repair points? Earthroamer, you better have some repair points for me. Oh, yes, it's full. It's full. Aramatsu's coming for your repair points. Love how SnowRunner devs just added like a little nod of the head for the map runner, and they added a sticker in game just to sort of mention the map runner. I like it. Next thing the devs have to add is the Telemenace sticker. If they don't, riots. Riot's gonna start. Gotta keep hydrated. Wow, that's gonna be the boring part now, right? Loading 30 of those into there. It's gonna be all worth it. By the way, I never checked where it goes. Oh, just to the port? Psh, that's easy. That actually makes me wonder if it would be easier just to run it 5 times with a really strong truck. Probably still not quicker. Oh, so if that's the case, we definitely then... If that's the case, we definitely then not gonna use that that trailer for the medium logs. We're not. We're just gonna attach it to the croc. The croc can sort of deliver those while we pack them, unload them, load them and pack them. Maybe that's the right way. Shall we get fuel? Yeah, we'll get fuel. Never know how long the loading's gonna become, right? Might become the longest task ever. Could definitely do it with a strong truck, but nothing handles that type of terrain better than the Forester. Yeah, Forester is like a, I don't know, it just reminds me like of a caterpillar, like not the truck, but the insect or the animal. It's just like that suspension just like crawls, like each wheel is individual, it seems like, and it just crawls any terrain quite well, like even over the rocks and stuff like that. I don't like the Forester, don't get me wrong, but for logging it's godsend. The mounted goat. It's the goat of logging. G018. Right. Earthroamer, hook me up. Actually, do I need to go left here? Probably. I do need to go left here. Yeah, like this bit here, what really messes most of the trucks up, right? Did you know this truck is based on John Deere Forwarder? I think we discussed it at numerous times on the old streams. Right, repair. Aramatsu. Boom. And let's go. You call it the mountain goat. It's like slow, but it just moves at one pace. It's empty, so maybe we leave it in high. It should be able to handle it in high without a dip lock. Also, don't ask me why I'm towing the trailer. I guess we'll load 3 of those. Oh, actually, if I load 3 of those, do I need to go right here? Yeah. If I load 3 of those logs on the trailer, it becomes like a bulkhead, so the other ones don't have the chance to slide off. Oh, what happened here? I think it bumped its nose into terrain a little bit, so. Yeah, I think if we load 3 burnt logs on the trailer, it becomes like a bulkhead, so the rest cannot slide off. Might be an option. I think when we done it in North Carolina, there was a mission with loads of logs as well. We used the Forester for that, and you can lower the crane low enough and expand the grappling hook or whatever, so it prevents the logs from sliding off for the most part. So that's what we've done in that scenario. I'm certainly going the wrong way. I am. Man, I don't know how many hours I spent in Austria. I still don't know my way. I still don't know my way around. What's happening with this? What's up with that? Confusing. That looks like a good way to cut across, maybe. Or should have gone. Or should have gone down. Oh, it's done now. What's done, it's done. It's fine. We live by it. Well, that might be a little bit. I mean, it might be a little bit tight. Let's see. I think we'll be fine. Uh-oh. Don't get wedged. Not a good look. There is a potential for me to completely flip over here. Actually, I wonder. Okay, working. It's working. Good. Made it. Armatsu is a cheater truck packed medium logs only weigh 5k instead of 8k. Oh, does it really? So packed logs weigh less. Okay. I didn't know that. See, that's... Oh, went the wrong way again. See, that's what you get from like modding the trucks and stuff like that. That's how you gain that knowledge, right? Yeah, sounds like definitely a cheater truck. It's kind of burnt. It's kind of built for logging, so you know they had to give it. They had to give it an edge somewhere. It looks like the easiest way is to just like mod the files and stuff. Okay, did a unnecessary circle, but looks like we're on the right path now. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do all of those missions in today's stream. Looks like we're gonna have to continue where we left off, because I can't see this happening. Oh no, my nose got stuck again. I can't see this happening quickly, this logging mission, and then there's the chunkier mission of the festival. So like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's only 3 missions, but they're hefty chunkers. Burned logs. I bet the developers were like laughing when they made this mission, thinking, you know what's really gonna screw them? Let's give them 10 logs instead of 5 or 6. Is that the biggest logging mission in all of the SnowRunner? Like in terms of count of logs for a single mission? You think so? Okay. So that's 3. And then we need 27. It's gonna take a minute, will it not? It will. Gonna take a minute. Getting used to this is a thing. Just one went flying already. Not a good start. Only 24 more to go. That's gonna be it's gonna be an arduous process. Flashbacks from more now. Pick only one of them because they're like misaligned, will not work that well. So to get into the rhythm. Oh, that's 6. Could be worse, could be long logs. They're just nightmare. Good morning, Rex. Hello, buddy. How are you doing today? Rex, are you getting ready for work? Must be. Managed to jump in a stream, say hello. Appreciate it, buddy. So that's 9. That's gonna be 12 once we finish with it. I hate the log cranes in this game. Yeah, they're so flimsy, man. Absolute shower of poop. How are you doing this morning, Rex? So that's 12. Don't know if we're getting in a groove of things, but this last batch was a little bit easier. Oh my god, the camera. Stop it. Stop it, camera. Don't be a douche. Okay, that's 12. Me too. I'd rather drive the same trip 10 times than use the log crane. Oh no. So this must be PTSD watching this for you guys. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I don't like that. How these kind of settled. Can we shimmy them around? Like so. Better. What percentage are you at? I think like 96 or something. We have two missions left. One of them is this mission, and the other one is the castle, Rex. So I think we're like at 97%. Alright, so that's 15. But maybe I changed my mind after I tried Romatsu. Yeah, Romatsu's crane is a little bit better than the rest. So it's not that bad. I don't know who's keeping count, but I think it's 18, guys. It's 18. I think that's 18. That's 18. It's gonna be 21. So we finish with it. I think getting a little bit quicker than the first 3 logs. Just must forget not to pack the crane. If you pack the crane, it goes in between the logs and it just goes flying everywhere, so let's not do that today, shall we? Alright, 21, 24 after these. I'd like to take 2, but I'll take 1. I'll take what I can. Oh no. Messed one up. Got caught. No, if I can pick that up now. Yeah. Fine. Oh, all sorts of things happening now which I don't like. Okay, 24. 27. So many logs. The crane needs a better camera. It does, it does. Hello, Travis. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome to the stream, Travis. The crane needs a better camera, that's for sure. 25, 26, and then 27 right here. Come on. 7 right here. Guys, remind me not to pack the crane. It'd be a disaster if I did. Put that right there. Okay, I think 30 would go in there. I think Definitive said he had 30 in there, so 30 is an option as well, right? Yeah, they're all gonna slide into place nicely. Remember to pack logs? No, let's not pack logs. That would be a disaster. Oh, no! The little trailer. Don't do that. You shitty trailer, why did you do that? I don't like you for that. Just gonna get more logs, right? If it doesn't pack, but it might pack. Wait, how do I pack this now? I think I don't. I think I just delete these. Have to be really careful there. Also that one log, see that one log kind of trying to escape. Okay, I need to fix it. You did the same thing, Travis? Yeah, better. Oh my god, see I've toggled the logs on the trailer and it just kind of like burst the logs, the loose logs, and it almost cost me dearly, so but it's only one, so it's fine. Yeah, I have to be so careful when you're overloading like this. It could go horribly wrong. Horribly. The whole load could have gone just like fireworks in the air, but thankfully it didn't. Okay. It's like this is always so close between victory and tears. Always one wrong step between victory and tears. Right, okay. Let's rock and roll then. Let's rock and roll. That's why I used sideboard. The logs are much more controlled. We'll go with it. We'll go with it, Travis. We live by our choices. It doesn't, the Aramatsu doesn't turn well with the diff lock on. The turning radius becomes poo-poo. That load looks good, though Aramatsu is the right at home. Yeah, I think you could probably get, well, Definitive said he got 30 in there easily, so I think you get probably 33 or 36 maximum. Probably 33, the maximum you can get in there. You're right, the load definitely looks right at the home there. It looks like it's kind of built for that. Looks like it's kind of built for overloading. Because the bed is kind of like a V shape as well, so all the loads sit nicely into this like funnel looking thing. All black for this truck too. Yep. That's the new fleet color, Travis. Alright, let's try and not mess up where we need to go this time. Let's try and not mess up, so we need to go this way, that way. Because believe it or not, I messed it up last time and it cost me dearly, and I had no logs with me, so I need to be careful this time around. Especially on rocky surfaces like this. Especially on surfaces like this. Already things are started to go wrong. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Perfect. Winch the trailer to a tree? Now we're good. We're good. We're good, Mr. Backseat Driver. Yeah, this is the kind of mission the tractor was built for. I thought about using a different truck, but it had to be Aramatsu. I think like the Kenworth would work like fairly well as well, but I think Kenworth is like too chunky. Kenworth is too chunky here, I think. So far so good. You can have a Ford in any color, so as long as it's the so long as the color is black. Yeah, have to be black. This is the new white, Travis. Black is the new white. It's funny when they introduced Aramatsu in like Maine. Did Maine had a lot of logging? That's why I introduced it in Maine. I've never beaten Maine. I only did a handful of missions there, so you guys know better than me. Does Maine had a lot of logging? Yeah, there are just so many sections like this one where you're dealing with a lot of uneven terrain and rocks to climb over. Oh, okay, so it was kind of godsend in the main, right? I just remember the place where you had to get the Yaramatsu in the thickets between the forest and the swamp. Even getting it was a bit of a challenge, I remember. I haven't done any yet. Yeah, I only done like a handful. Good old Maine. You only went to Maine to hunt this truck down? Same. Same. So we also almost burned through the entirety of the fuel. You would compare Aramatsu's suspension to the Tatra's? Yeah, definitely unique suspension on Aramatsu. It was a pain. The pain was real. We have no fuel to give. We should make it. I think we should make it to the fuel station. It's just around the corner. What Tatra? Like a Phoenix Tatra has a similar suspension to Phoenix Tatra. Tatra Phoenix has a similar suspension to the Aramatsu, I think, like independent one. All Tatras have the same suspension. There we go. Maybe not the small one, definitive, not the 805 or whatever it's called. I don't think the small one has a unique suspension. Maybe it does. Last time I drove it, I can't remember being unique, but not that one. Yeah, I thought so. All the 8x8s do though, yeah. Once we got done, once we got a special, what is it called? Force. Once we got Force in Don's map, yeah, that truck was definitely a good truck. But I still prefer Phoenix for some reason. I don't know why. Last time I used Phoenix was in Almaty, in the quarries, and ooh, it showed the other trucks what's what. It's like so good, man. The slate blocks out of the quarry, no problem for the Phoenix. 805 has a backbone with the torsion bars. It's weird, I don't know, 805 I wanted to like it, but I just found it really weird to use. I don't know what it's lacking. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it's like weird. Weird little truck. Loaf on steroids, but yeah, doesn't, for some reason didn't leave a lasting impression on me, at least. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe I shouldn't use mud tires on it. It's too light. Maybe. They're quite tippy as well, right? Or just my bad driving. Or just my bad driving. Nice, this was the last hurdle, I think. Now it's straight to the port. It's too fast for its own good. It can have a single slot bed, right? I think it can have a single slot bed, maintenance add-on, and then fuel tank. Wait, can it have low saddle? Why do I think it can have low saddle? It can have low saddle as well, right? It's like a scout, but it's like a worse scout. Not the worst, but it's like a worse version of a scout. There's so many scouts that does scouting better than 805. Oh, no saddle? I thought it can have a saddle. Probably like confusing it with 566 and the Croc. I can't say I've ever used the 805 and no low saddle. Okay, yeah, I'm just probably confusing these, you know, these little small trucks. Action, Action, Warthog, Croc, and 566. Like, most of them can have like saddles, right? Just probably confusing the trucks. That looks so weird. David and a Goliath type of thing. Alrighty. They changed something in Tatra Force. It's very tippy now. Oh, hello, Mr. Forster. Is it very tippy? I know they've been messing around with the weights and stuff like that because I believe the maintenance add-on. No, not maintenance add-on. The towing, the unique towing platform. Something wasn't right with that, so I know they've been tweaking wheel weights and maybe even truck weights. I can't remember. Probably Corhone knows better, but I know they've been tweaking the force quite a bit. Maybe they made some things worse. I don't know. How are you doing, Mr. Forster? Hopefully all is well. Oh, Mr. Forster, look, we're using a Forester. Almost almost a truck named after you. They moved center of mass towards back. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Corhone. That's Corhone confirmed that's what happened. So maybe that's why it's more tippy, Mr. Forster. Center of mass been altered apparently. With grain it's tippy, right? Alright, where do we start? Yeah, we just need one. I think that's the difficulty, just getting like one. Especially when you can't see cramp. Oh, we maybe might be able to grab that one on top. Yep, perfect. With JT tires it's manageable. Because JT tires are a little bit wider, right, than your normal mud tires. That should be able to pack, I think. "20 watching, 19 likes. Let's get 20 till a minute 20 likes." Yes, Rex, you tell him, buddy. You tell him. Yeah, guys, don't forget to, if you're lurking or like just enjoying the chill vibes, just hit that like button or drop like a little comment. That helps the algorithm push it out to more people. Okay, I'll stick to one. It's fine. I wanted two. Can't be greedy here. Let's stick with one log. It's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. We're fine with one. Oop. A skewered. Wait, no way I can pick up three when I could even pick up three even if I wanted to. Oh my god. Game. What are you doing? I couldn't pick up three even if I wanted to. That like never happens. Lucky grab? Oh man. It's definitely lucky grab. Can never pick up three. Would be nice if I could master that skill, but what's happening here? Oh, the little side attachment is not letting me grab that. They live with the skills. More with the luck, to be honest, than the skills. Okay, so that's 3 loads delivered. Stock tires are 0.58, GATs are 0.95. So yeah, noticeable wider. Yeah, almost. Well, not double, but quite a difference, like you say there, Corhon. Corhon, do you know the modder with the name of Ranger? Have you checked out his mods? Those are some high quality. God damn it! Those are some high quality mods that he's making. I'm assuming being a modder yourself or just beginning to mod, you definitely check out what other modders are doing. The highest quality mods, exactly. Again, I picked it up too. This is like being counterproductive at this point. Yeah, no wonder developers actually paid him to make the Mastodon for them. Mastodon for them, because he's like the high quality stuff. Yeah, I've checked some of those, a bit OP for my taste. So yeah, the capability of the trucks definitely not for everyone's taste, but I mean like the models and the sounds and stuff like that. I think they are really cool. Yeah, Ranger and Z2 are top tier modders. I support both of them on Patreon. Yeah, I support Ranger on Patreon as well. Z2, I haven't checked anything of his out. Maybe I should. Oh nice, finally. When we needed to, we got to. I just thought of it, and Aramatsu is like a mobile logging station now. The amount of logs it can carry. Alright, so halfway there. Halfway there. It would be interesting if I did this mission and one of you guys had your like best trucks and tried to run the same mission 5 times. What would be quicker? Would be interesting to make a little race to see what's actually quicker. Only mod trucks I'm using a bit modified is Naked Dave Expedition ports. Oh yeah, Naked Dave is the god, especially with the MudRunner 3D that he came out with. I even had to make a video of it because it's so good in my opinion. Yeah, so Naked Dave is working on the newest Expeditions truck, the little overcab. I don't know what it's called or what it's even based on. Oh goddammit, dropped it. Imagine getting a crew to do this mission. Yeah, four players to do this mission would be fast as hell, man. Somebody still had to do 2 trips. Probably the leading truck would have to do 2 trips. That would be quick. Yeah, you've seen those waiting impatiently. Yeah, I think it's with Naked Dave. He tries to make the trucks not OP at all, which is very good. No way I can do this. Boom! That was the quickest load ever. 3 logs. Count me in. I just remembered something from the previous previous logging with our mod. So I think the last log, because the bed is kind of V-shaped, the last log is quite difficult to fish out of that like angled bed at the bottom. I remember that being difficult to fish out. We'll see how that goes for us. So Corhon, are you planning to do some mods of yourself, like in terms of trucks or maps or anything like that, or are you just gonna sort of focus on modding the existing vehicles? Just tweaking. Fair enough. That is fair enough, buddy. Right, okay. That is load number 8. A few more to go. That's actually going better than expected. I don't know if it's quicker, but in my mind it is. And that's all that matters, so I can cope with it with this amount of logs. Yes, sir. That's how my mind works. One of the logs are still like smoldering, probably all of them at the end. Okay. A lit up cigar. It's like not a health and safety issue that those logs are still smoldering and the crock has a fuel in its add-on. Definitely not a health and safety issue there, guys. It's fine. We're not gonna explode. Okay. All but the last one to go. Hey Tele, don't need to get that last log out. Just pack the last 3. Oh yeah. That's something that, you know what? I was so in a groove I would never think about that. Travis. That's why you're the GOAT. Oof, 22k. Easy money. Travis, that's why you're the GOAT. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Good work, big brain. Yes, yes. Indeed, big brain on you, Mr. Travis. Right. So we are officially 98%. And we are one mission down. I wonder why it says vehicles found 0. See, it says vehicles found 0, although there's 4 vehicles to be found in this region. I wonder why it says that. Bug. Gotta get kids ready for schooling. You do that, Travis, you do that. I wonder why. Must be a bug or something, right? Aren't they bound to the quest? But even if they do, look at other regions. Look at other regions. North Carolina, vehicles found 1 out of 1. British Columbia, vehicles found 2 out of 2. Ontario, vehicles found 4 out of 4. And it says 0. Although it says 0 in Almaty as well for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Michigan, 8 out of 8. Oof. Spoiled us in the vehicles, but that's how you have to start off the players, right? 8 out of 8. Okay. Right. So that's where we're gonna finish it today, guys. Next time we're gonna do this last mission, which should take us shouldn't take us long, maybe an hour. And for the remainder of the stream, we're gonna do... What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump back in Alaska, because I think we have a few unfinished things in Alaska. Alaska is 89%, so we have 10 missions left in Alaska. So I think all contracts are done. Yeah, all contracts are done in Alaska, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 contests to do in Alaska. 8 of them. I know, sucks. And do we have any tasks? I think there's a few. 1, 2. So we have 2 tasks and 6 contests. So that's what we're gonna tackle the next time. We're definitely gonna finish. I know I've been saying for the last 2 streams now, but we're definitely gonna finish. Definitely gonna finish Austria, because hay bales, wooden planks, and potatoes, that's just dead easy. And medium logs, we're just gonna use. Again, we're just gonna run the Aramatsu, get some medium logs. I might even run C500 to be honest, and get some medium logs. And yeah, we just pack them normally, bring them back. Yeah, that's gonna be easy. That's probably under an hour, and then we'll jump in Alaska to finish up. But yeah, guys, this is it for today. Thank you very much for staying with us in the stream and hanging out, and definitely had some cool chats. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care. Definitive says C500 will handle it no problem. Yeah, that thing is a beast. We used it for long logs and it's a beast. Alright guys, take care. All the best.